You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Octane, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like, share, leave a comment. Let's get it on. I'm back with another recap video. Week number 5. I'm going to give you my results from my picks that I made last week, which I went 10-5. Okay, a little bit better this week. Also, breaking news, not really breaking news because the news already has spread it, but just like I predicted in my last broadcast, Jay Gruden for the Washington Redskins, the head coach, would be fired, and exactly what I said, he was fired. Also, you know, coming with my Boy Was I Wrong segment, which I'm going to start off this broadcast with the Boy Was I Wrong segment. I'm going to give you my prediction on the Thursday night game upcoming. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start off with my predictions that I made last week. I'm going to start off with the picks that I was wrong about. First up, Cardinals and the Bengals. I thought at home the Bengals would be able to take care of Kyler Murray and company, which wasn't the case, as they did not take care of the Cards, and boy, was I wrong for believing in the Bengals. The next pick, I did have the Bears beating the Raiders, which John Gruden and his staff put together a decent game plan. Plenty of the rookie Jacobs back there in the backfield. He did his thing, and the Oakland Raiders rolled to victory over the Chicago Bears, and boy, was I wrong. Next, I picked the Chargers to beat the 0-4 Broncos, man. It was 0-4. You know they were going to be eventually due for a win, but I just did not believe that it would be that weak. And quite frankly, boy, was I wrong. Because the Denver Broncos actually won that game. The upset pick of the week, you know, I picked the Chiefs to beat the Colts. Though I had in mind the Colts are a very tough team. They played them tough last year in the playoffs. They just could not make a certain amount of plays to actually pull that victory off last year. But they did it this year without Andrew Luck. Mahomes, pretty much, he got his yardage, but he didn't look like Patrick Mahomes. And it looked like the Colts were a couple steps ahead of Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy's offense. So, you know, boy, was I wrong for thinking that the Chiefs will remain undefeated. All right. And, you know, though I had the 49ers in my top 5 NFL teams for this season so far, I went against them. I picked the Browns for an upset pick, and boy, was I wrong, because Baker Mayfield, ladies and gentlemen, he looked like garbage. He looked like, you know, a 5:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock pickup of your trash sitting outside of your crib. He was garbage, man. Absolutely garbage. And boy, was I wrong for picking the Browns to upset the 49ers, which they got their first real test. I believe they are 4-0. You got to give credit when credit is due. They are balling. They looking really good, but they play the Rams this week, and we're going to see how that's going to turn out. All right. Now, I'm going to get into the games that, you know, I did choose. And so with that being said, you already know, if you watch the broadcast, that I picked the Seahawks to beat the Rams, which the Seahawks did. I picked the Patriots over the Redskins, which they did do that. And like I said earlier, Jay Gruden has been I also picked the Bills to beat the Titans, which they did. I picked the Saints to beat the Bucks, which they did. The Vikings and the Giants, I picked the Vikings. The Vikings did handle the Giants. Jets versus Eagles, I had the Eagles beating the Jets, which they did. Ravens and Steelers, it was a dogfight, but I had the Ravens over the Steelers, and they took care of business. Whew, that quarterback took a heck of a shot, man, was knocked out, was asleep, ladies and gentlemen, and it was a little panic going on in the stadium. I'm glad that the young man got up and was able to walk off on his own power, and hopefully he continue his NFL journey in the league. The Panthers and Jags, I had the Panthers winning that game. Christian McCaffrey, man, like I say every week, man, he might be the best back in the league, all around back. I mean, this guy just puts up numbers every week. Seems like Carolina kind of like tailor their offense around him to a certain degree, because he's always getting his hands on the football and he's always just really making plays. As long as he stay healthy and he keep putting up numbers the way he is, there is no reason why he shouldn't be up for consideration for an award this season. Falcons and Texans, I had the Texans beating the Falcons, and Deshaun Watson and that defense and that offense, man, they did wonderful job. They put up 53 points against the Falcons, and they got that victory at home like I picked. Cowboy, my other upset pick, other than the Browns beating the 49ers, which I had the Packers beating the Cowboys, which they came into Texas, Jerry World, and they pretty much were just manhandling Dallas throughout the game. Dallas made a late push, made it interesting, but Aaron Rodgers and company and that defense had Dak looking, a little suspect, and they were just clicking, probably their best game of the season, so that's how that game turned out. Now, I'm going with my new top 5 teams for this week, for this season. At number 1, still the New England Patriots by far. At number 2, though they took a loss, I believe they will bounce back. I'm sure you guys out there agree. I'm still going to roll with the Chiefs for the number 2 spot. Number 3, I got to give credit where credit is due. I had them at number 5 last week, but number 3 would be the San Francisco 49ers. Number 4, I have to go with the New Orleans Saints. They're showing a lot without their leader, Drew Brees, on the field. Teddy Bridgewater is settling in pretty nice, and that defense is swarming. They look legit even without Drew Brees. And number 5, I'm going to go ahead and stay with the Rams for number 5. With that being said, I'm going to get to this upcoming Thursday night game. So you got the New York Giants versus the New England Patriots in Foxborough. I mean, Tom Brady and company will win that game. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Sports God TV will be back with another video. I'm going to have my predictions for week number 6. And, man, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment with your friends. Man, let's get a conversation going down in the comment section. I would love to hear what you guys think about this season. I'm looking forward to see what changes that my team, the Washington Redskins, make. Though we have Bill Callahan been plugged in as the intern coach. I want to see what they're going to do with Dwayne Haskins. Is they going to let him sit on the bench? Are they going to let the young man play and try to get a feel for the game? Very interested for myself. The season is starting to shape up really, really nice. I can't wait for the second half of the season, which is getting a little closer. And obviously the basketball preseason has kicked off. A lot of good highlights. I'm going to get into some of that as well. But right now, it's football season. Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. And we out.